powerful steam cleaners that we offer, because this one is from Euroflex. It's called the Vapour Ultra Dry Floor Steam Cleaner. So it's gonna be ultra dry, but you know what's in here that is not in most of your other steam cleaners is a boiler. I'm talking about a metal boiler. That's why this can produce so much steam. You're gonna have an enormous amount of steam. We're also gonna give you microfiber cloths included, and this is so that you can even refresh your carpet with it. So you can use this basically on every floor surface in your home. I love offering this because the power of it is incredible. I will never clean any floor unless I clean it with steam, because you know what? You stop and think about, why do I want to take a chemical and put it on the floor, walk all over it, and then not only that, my dog is walking on it. Rebecca Wood would never do that.
I know, never, ever.
Look at that.
And before I show you what creates the magic, I have to show you, look at that. Have you ever seen a more powerful steam cleaner? This is going to heat your water up to 266 degrees. And then you're gonna also get what we say is 36 PSI. Here's why that's important. Everyone else out there is about 14. That's the pressure you have. Now I'm gonna show you how it's created. And it is this right here. This is the stainless steel boiler. Do you hear that?
Yep.
Stainless steel, that's going to superheat this water to 266 degrees, and it's gonna maintain that heat because we also have a thermostat. Here's a look at it inside. So you see it's right inside there, still lightweight, still weighs less than a gallon of milk. So I love that. Now, let's take a look at that steam again. So this is what it's gonna create.
Okay, and while you're looking at that steam, you know what that steam is doing? In a test, Euroflex using only steam has been shown to kill 99.9% of E. coli, of staph, of MRSA, and select bacteria and fungus. I'm gonna say it again. Euroflex using only steam has been shown to kill 99.9% of E. coli, staph, MRSA, and select bacteria and fungus. We want our homes to be clean. I don't want to clean it and replace the dirt with hazardous chemicals that I'm putting on my floor to kill all that other stuff, which needs to be killed. I want hot water to do it. And you know the beauty of this? After you buy it, you just add water. I don't
That's
have
all
to
you
keep
have to do.
buying all these new cleaners and this and that. And don't walk around on on that residue that's on your floor. This is so powerful. Look at this. It's a cloud.
This is without the frontal steam boosting jets. Watch it with it.
Oh my God.
It goes right off. Now here's what I want to show you. What am I doing here? Carpet. When we say all floors in your home, we mean all floors. This is one of the rare steamers out there that is recommended for carpet because it's really a vapor. It's not a steam because it's so superheated. That stainless steel boiler is going to heat that water to 266 degrees. Here's the other difference. Watch when I do this.
Oh,
do you see what's happening?
That is crazy.
It goes all the way around. Other steamers, they're gonna go through the pad. By the time it gets to the floor, it's already been cooled down. So you're just moving the mess from point A to point B. With ours, because it's actually directly on that carpet, on that floor, and then take a look at that. It is going to absolutely destroy the mess, and as you said—
Do that again, I want to see that again.
It goes all the way off the carpet. And it's going to, as you said, kill 99.9% of staph, E. coli, salmonella. And then it's not just for the carpets, as we said. Luxury vinyl. It is going to be tile, sealed floors, every single home. It is a luxury steamer made in Italy. I love the story behind this. This was an Italian family. They do everything better in Italy, right? Well, they do.
I am Italian.
Food, clothes, cars, and steamers. Then it took Europe by storm.
Crazy amount of steam.
And now we have it in America. And take a look at that. I'm gonna go all the way back.
Yeah.
And now take a look. Here's the other thing. Why can we be safe for all of your floors? We dry in less than a minute.
Yeah.
Our competitors, up to 10 minutes.
Because I used a steam cleaner the other day on my floor, and I had to like sit on my bed and wait for it to dry. Look at this, this is dry.
It's dry in less than a minute because it is a vapor, not even a steam. So on your wood floors, I use this on my wood floor. And what I love about it, on my wood floor, I was using a really expensive wood floor cleaner. And over 10 years, I would always do it, and within a couple minutes, you'd see footprints, right? Because it's just creating a layer on top of it, making it look clean. This is steam. You're gonna get that deep down clean, so now it stays cleaner longer. Take a look. Again, it wraps all the way around.
Look at that steam coming out. It is crazy. The way this creates steam, it is just unlike anything that I've seen. It's because there is a metal boiler in there. That's what the others simply don't have. Look, this is worth the investment of $199.99 because you're gonna have this for a long time. And not only that, you're going to love the way it cleans. But please don't miss this because I have about 600 of these to go around, and that's it. And don't forget, Euroflex, using only steam, has been shown to kill 99.9% E. coli, staph, MRSA for heaven's sakes, select bacteria, fungus. This thing is brilliant. And then, see, just throw that in the washing machine.
Look at this. And these pads, you're gonna love these pads. They're also luxury microfiber pads. There's 3 different layers inside. Here's what happens though. Do you see, this is right here is our integrated heat plate.
Right.
It actually heats up the pad. So it's not the steam that's heating up the pad. It is the heat plate that is heating up the pad. There's a look at it. You're gonna love them. They just are so, they can be washed over and over and over again. But what that heat plate does is it heats up the pad. So you're going to constantly get that deep down clean. 266 degrees that is going to stay because it's thermostat controlled from the very first second to the last second. With others, it actually goes through the pad and then it cools down. The water's cool by the time it hits the floor.
Right.
So you're just moving that mess from point A to point B. With ours, you're getting that true steam clean. Take a look at how it wraps all the way around. As soon as you take that handle back, that steam just starts pouring out of there. Look at that. Do you see that? And it's instant steam.
Wow.
And now remember, this is without our frontal steam boosting jets. When you have that big mess, you're gonna get that deep down clean.
That stream must shoot 5 feet.
It goes all the way off the floor. And I love that you can see it. And do you see something else that we've done here? We've actually made sure that the pad goes 2 inches beyond.
The
Huge
pad
difference.
is bigger, so that you really are cleaning, and it's gonna go so fast because you're really cleaning a big space every time you do this, a nice wide path. This thing is brilliant. It is a great design. It is worth every penny that you're investing in it because once you do it, that's all you do. Just add water and you will be cleaning the better way. Don't replace the dirt with some kind of chemical that you can never ever really get up. You feel that stickiness. Your dog's walking around on it, your cat's walking around on it, and you're walking around on it, or the grandkids come over. Why in the world would you want to deal with that? And look at how you can use this one on every surface, every floor surface in your home.
We're one of the few that can actually be recommended on carpet. Why? It's a vapor. It's not wet. So I'm gonna actually have it sit right here. So when you have those carpets and you have the smell and you have the allergens and the pet dander, gonna go all the way to the top here. Now watch as I peel this back, you don't have to worry ever about your pad getting wet. That's why nobody ever says use steamers on carpet, right?
Right.
Because the pad gets wet, what happens? That's mold.
I didn't realize that's why they didn't recommend
so that's
it for
why
carpets.
we're one of the few that can actually be, that's recommended. And then I want you to see here, that's a look. Just a couple passes of that carpet.
That's from the carpet.
And you look at carpet and you think it's clean, right? When you vacuum, you're still got that dirt. You still got that grime, and you got the pet dander, and you've got the allergens. This is going to get that all clean. Remember, 99.9% of staph, salmonella, E. coli, pet dander, allergens. Now all of your floors are gonna be deep clean at a great time, right? Don't you think the holidays are like the stickiest time?
Of course. It's just the season for spills, for sure.
It's the season for spills, for sugar, for everything. And take a look at those frontal jets. Now, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get deeper clean every single swipe. So we say it's 17 minutes of clean time, but because it melts it, because it's so superheated, you're cleaning faster, so it's gonna last longer. And with a 23-inch cord, you're gonna reach your entire house. I can do almost my entire downstairs with that. I think I have to choose it once.
You've got to love this design. You have got to love the power of this. You've got to love the way that this is different than the other steam cleaners that are out there. This has a built-in boiler, a metal boiler. That's why you're seeing that steam just pour out of it, because it creates so much steam. But it has other features that I've never even seen before. Number one, it leaves this floor absolutely as close to dry as I have ever seen. But on top of that, you're saying it doesn't create like the wet steam, it vaporizes, and that's why you're able to use it on places like your rugs, where typically you wouldn't want to do that because it would get it too wet.
Yeah, do you see that? We put a paper towel here. I'll even go again over it, take a look at all of that steam. And now when I pull it back, I showed you that it was dry, but take a look at that paper towel, completely dry. And if it's your wood floors, remember, wood, tile, luxury vinyl, sealed, every single floor in your house, they're gonna dry in less than a minute. Our competitors are going to be about up to 10 minutes. And then the other thing that I've got to show you, why are we seeing that billowing of steam? It's because we have a better PSI. PSI is just the pressure. So this is outstanding. Ours, 36. Can you guess what others on the market are?
No.
14.
Oh, gosh.
More than double. Take a look at that.
Look at this. I love it.
And then
I love
once
it
we go,
that little shot of
back.
steam. It's amazing.
And then it's gonna dry immediately. And this is where you're gonna love that extra 2 inches of pad, because when I'm doing it on the stairs, it's gonna get in all of the little nooks and crannies.
You know, what a great investment in your home, in cleaning. And again, when we talk about killing 99.9% of E. coli, staph, MRSA, select bacteria, fungus, Euroflex has using only steam. We can say that, we can make that claim because that has been tested, okay? So you wanna get a steam cleaner that's really gonna give you the kind of steam that you want, not wet, yucky steam that's just gonna drip all over the place. You know, some of those things make a bigger mess than they clean up.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
And you know, once you do this, you are done. Add water, that's it. You don't have to replace any of the cloths or anything. We're giving you additional microfibers. But again, limited quantity when it comes to Euroflex. Since we debuted this has become one of our top sellers when it comes to steam cleaners because of its power, because of its design features. And you're looking at the biggest design feature right there, which is this is what the others don't have.
Remember, this is commercial grade steaming. Commercial grade, because why? We have the stainless steel boiler. This is gonna superheat the water up to 266 degrees, maintain that from the first second all the way to the last because it's thermostat controlled, and this is a look inside. This was designed, remember, by an Italian family. They just build things better, right? Things to last. Took all of Europe by storm, and now we finally have it here. Because we have the stainless steel boiler, 2-year warranty, and we know it's gonna last for years and years beyond that. You are going to be able to buy this with peace of mind knowing you'll be cleaning every floor in your home for years and years to come. And take a look.
So after it runs out of steam, do I have to wait till, how do I refill it?
So this is how you would refill it right here. And you can see the green light means it's ready to go. If it's not ready to go, you'll just have that orange light. So you'd get, because it is that boiler, you'd wait a couple minutes and then you'd open this up and then you fill it. It even comes, I gotta show you this real quickly because it's the little things that make a big difference. It comes with the funnel. And it also comes with exactly how much water you need. And you just put it in. And then it comes with this little parking pad. I love that because you're not putting a dirty mop or pad, I should say, on your floor after you've just cleaned it. So you have that little parking pad and you just put it on there and you're good to go.
Okay, so in other words, all I do is just wait a couple of minutes when I want to refill it. Will it let me in if it's still under pressure?
No, it will take a little while just to be able to unscrew
good. So
it.
It's a safety feature.
It's very, very safe.
Okay.
And then as you can see here too, once you turn it on, it's less than 5 minutes and you're gonna be ready to go. So even if I put really cold water in here, in less than about 5 minutes, it's ready to go. So when you wanna clean, you can clean. And then look at this, instant steam. That's all you do is push it back.
Look at all those jets though.
And you're ready to go. Well, this is my favorite thing. This is just the steam that you're using without our frontal boost steam jets. And do you see how it wraps all the way around? Others go through that pad and you're losing that valuable heat, 266 degrees. With ours, it's actually hitting the floor and then you're ready to steam. Now, you got a big mess. that's when you're gonna use those frontal steam jets. And I'm using it on carpet. And because it's vapor, because it's that superheated steam, I don't have to worry about it getting the pad wet. So, luxury vinyl, sealed floors, my wood floors, I cannot tell you, they look brand new. For 10 years, I was buying, let's go back to these floors right here. I was buying a really expensive wood floor cleaner thinking that I was doing the right thing.
Right.
But within minutes, there'd be little footprints or just kind of, you could see that it wasn't really deep down clean. Right. The very first time I used this, they look brand new. And it stays longer because there's no film on top.
And it just, I don't know about you, but as soon as I'm home, I don't put slippers on or anything. I'm walking barefoot. I want my floors to feel clean. I don't want to walk around in the residue of the chemicals that I've used to clean my floors. It makes absolutely no sense. You have to keep buying those things over and over. Clean with steam, but buy and invest in the right steam cleaner that really has not just powerful steam, not just these incredible shots of steam, but because it vaporizes it, because of that vapor, that's why you can use it on your floors, and it's going to be dry like within a minute.
Here's what I love to show, because after you've had your floors for a long time, you don't know that they're dirty, right? Because they just, that grime builds up. And then the very first time you go out, take a look at the difference. So the first time you go out and you actually see the difference from what they look like to that deep down steam clean, you're gonna be amazed. And I love the fact that it's every single floor. Less than a gallon of milk is what it weighs. So I can very easily take this upstairs, downstairs, on the stairs, and I'm gonna get that clean. And again, instant steam that billows. I've never seen anything like this before.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is different technology than most of your steam cleaners that are out there. This is the kind of power you can only get when you have a metal boiler that actually is built right into your steam cleaner. We have it for you. It is very lightweight as well. In fact, I think it's 5.8 pounds. So super lightweight. You're getting your cloths. You're getting, this is for when you use it on the carpet, and everything you need to fill it up. But when you experience this, and you know, we've still extended our holiday returns. So get it home and try it. See how this works. You really almost have to see the steam to believe it.
Yes.
You cannot believe how much steam is gonna come out of this darn thing.
And what you're gonna love too is actually when you clean it, seeing how quickly it dries. So I'm gonna go through it again just so you can see as I make that path. And I'm gonna even take out and use that frontal steam jet, and I make one more pathway. As we watch it, you can see it dry. In less than a minute, your floors will be cleaned. 99.9% free of staph, salmonella, E. coli, all of the stuff you don't want in your home, dander, allergens, and it's gonna be dry. So you never have to worry about the moisture on your wood floors, the moisture on your carpet. Your entire house can be steam cleaned and deep down clean.
I mean, using this on every surface of your floor, whether it's carpet, whether it's hardwood, sealed hardwoods, or linoleum, whatever it might be, it's going to be as clean as steam can get it. You know, this is the way we need to be cleaning. Stop with the chemicals and everything else. No, don't trade dirt for the chemicals and walk around in that chemical residue all day long. I can't even stop. I can't believe I did that for so many years. You know, even when you think about cleaning your counters, and then you touch it and you feel it, why in the world would you not be cleaning with steam? You know the power of steam. You know that, like we said, Euroflex, using only steam has been shown to kill 99.9% E. coli, staph, MRSA for heaven's sakes, select bacteria, fungus. I mean, this is a huge thing to be able to say. And all you do after you buy this, after you invest in this, just add water. That's it. No more buying this cleaner, having to store it. You're done.
Yeah, you're done. This is all you're never gonna have to buy those expensive cleaners again. You know, you were just talking about the film and how gross it is. Think about your babies, your grandchildren, your fur babies lying on that chemicals. Now you're gonna get that deep down clean.
Well, you know, I mean, Bella licks her paws all the time, right? And I don't want her walking around and all that stuff. And then she licks her paws and it goes right into her mouth. I mean, for heaven's sakes.
And that's with babies too. I mean, it's everyone. So you get that deep down clean, and you know all you have left behind is the clean floors. And think about this time of year when you're baking and you're cleaning, people are finally coming over. We're celebrating all of the holidays. If I can bring you back here, it's the mechanics. This is not built like your typical steam cleaner. What you're using at home probably right now, if you even have a floor steamer, is a heat exchange. That just means the water comes in, it heats up, it doesn't maintain this. This is thermostat controlled, and we've got what is called a stainless steel boiler. You don't find this.
Look at this.
Look at this. It is the real deal. Stainless steel boiler that is housed inside. Plus it has a thermostat, so it maintains that. Our PSI, which is just pressure. The higher pressure, the higher and better it's gonna clean. Ours, 36 PSI. Others on the market, 14. And then the other thing you're gonna love, that makes a huge difference, is the heating pad on the bottom. So why is this important? This plate is going to heat your pad. So when you're going through the messes, it's going to actually disintegrate the mess and get rid of the mess instead of moving it from point A to point B. That's the difference. And the steam goes actually on your floor instead of through the unit, through the pad, finally on your floor. It is getting directly on that floor. And then we've got, that's the PSI right there. If you were wondering, what's that? That is it right there, you can see it. So that's why we can recommend this for every single floor in your house.
Again, very limited quantities on this. So if you're thinking about it, get it home and try it. We would love for you to just experience what steam cleaning, real, true, commercial style steam cleaning is all about, because it takes that boiler to get that heat and that pressure that you really need to really deep clean with steam, and this is the way you do it. It is a great, great design, and I think you're gonna love it. And you know, frankly, the difference in price between this and some of the others we sell that are not even close to the features, it's totally worth it.
And then what I also love is that you've got that 23-foot cord. So that means you don't have to stop, right? You can clean longer. So that 17 minutes of clean time is going to last you a long time.
But you look at this floor and you think, yeah, you know what? It looks clean, right?
You forget what your floors look like. That's what happens. After years and years of use, you forget what it looks like, especially if you're using those chemicals. Now, when I just take one pass, look at that. I love showing it so you can see the difference as we go. And I know that it is drying immediately. It was so funny before when I would mop the floors or steam the floors. I could never steam them, of course, because I have the wood floors. But when I would mop, I would tell my daughters, nobody move. Do not move, because you'd steam a little feet.
Find a place and get comfortable.
And I could tell which one did because I could see their feet print here. It dries in less than a minute. Others on the market, up to 10 minutes. I mean, just think of the difference. That's the stainless steel boiler. That's the PSI. That's the full frontal boosting jet that's going to melt away. And all that is a press of the button up here on by the handle. So you can just clean with your regular steam. I'm gonna go through again. We'll go down here so you can see it. But now you can see it's sticky in its mess. That's when you're gonna wanna use that frontal steam boosting jets.
Yeah, I just love that you can really, really just direct that steam right where you need to. And I don't think I've ever seen it where the steam even comes out of the sides of it.
I know. And let's go here, because you really get a good look at the dark so you can see that steam, what we're talking about. It actually wraps around the unit. Most others go through the pad. This wraps around the unit. When you do want that extra burst, it's just a press of the button, and look at how far it's shooting out, and it just melts the mess. And then, as I go through down one more time, I love to do it on this floor because I think you can see how quickly it dries. It dries right before your very eyes. That's what I love. Less than a minute. So when we say all floors, we mean sealed, luxury vinyl, wood. When would you ever use a steamer on wood?
Right.
And carpet.
And carpet. So what you're gonna start seeing now is a left counter, because we have so few of these remaining. So if you're thinking about it, get it home and try it. You have until the end of January. If for any reason you want to return it, absolutely. I think when you see the power of this steam, when you understand that this is steam cleaning at its best, this is kind of commercial style in terms of having that massive amount of steam that really can only be created when you have that boiler, a boiler built into your steam cleaner. And look, this is what's so crazy about it. As much steam as comes out of that, Rebecca, it is like dry underneath.
That's because it's a vapor more than a steam, and that's why we can actually recommend this.
It's not
for
that
carpet.
drippy thing. Some of them, some of the steam
they spit them
cleaners,
out,
they
like
do.
the water spits out, exactly.
No, it's crazy.
And that's why I was always afraid to use it. Now you can actually do it on any of it. And did you see how easy
God,
it was?
it's gonna feel so good to get that carpet just
deep down clean, kill the allergens and the dander, the pollen, all of that. Here's a look at the actual, and this is dirty, so you see that, but I wanna show you how this is just so plush. There's actually 3 different levels, layers to it. We've got the high grade microfiber on the top and the bottom, and then inside it's moisture wicking, so it's going to absorb that moisture. So you're not getting the moisture through the pad, you're just cleaning the actual mess with the pad, which is what you're supposed to do.
It's lightweight. I think it's under 6 pounds. So you're gonna be able to use this and very effortlessly. But get something that really is gonna clean your home like it's supposed to be clean. Green cleaning is the way to go. I could just sit here and talk all day about the fact that, number one, it saves you money, but most importantly to me is the fact that I am getting rid of the chemicals in my home. I'm done with that. And you know what? We have a great option now. You have a great steam cleaner, 2-year warranty on it. So invest in something that is gonna work for you on a lot of different levels.